welcome to this month's background building video. So, I discovered this technique. I've not seen anybody else do it before, which I'm kind of calling Glitter Kiss Ink Blending Resist, where I stamped with Glitter Kiss using a stamping platform, so you do it multiple times to build up the glitter, make sure you've got a nice impression. Then I let it dry and then I ink blended over it, and because this has got a clear like suspension, it doesn't matter that it's not glittered all over the image, the suspension still made the image complete, and when you ink blended over it, it's like an embossed resist, but without the hassle of embossing. So I thought I'd try it again for a video. Hopefully it'll work. This is the magazine freebie from issue 167 of Simply Cards and Papercraft. I'm not in this magazine, but I really love this freebie. It's so cool with the deer die. I'm not sure who designed it, but it's gorgeous. I really like it. So I think I'm going to use this one and this one to create my background. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz stamping platform. I love this. I have the Misty too, but I really do love the Tonic one. I think it's better, but it feels so much more sturdier than the Misty. If you have the Misty and then you try this one, you'll probably know what I mean. But okay, so yeah, I think I'm just going to use this branch and this branch. This is probably going to take me quite a while to stamp all of it, so I might speed up some of this process and add my music to it. But here we go. This is how I like to do it. So I'm going to pick it up with that. I'm on the right side. Okay. So you want to take your Glitter Kiss. Oh, and I do recommend washing your sponges. I did wash this one after I finished using it, because it really does get crusty with the glitter, and it works so much better if you washed it. Obviously wait until you've finished all your projects and stuff and sort of wash it before you put it away. Make sure it's really dry as well before you do put it away. But you want to like scoop some of it onto the sponge, but then you want to wipe it onto the side of the jar, so you've just got a sort of layer on the sponge, because you're basically making this into a glitter ink pad really. So I've got that on there, and I'm just going to pounce it onto the stamp. Can you see that? No, you can't. I'm just pouncing it onto the stamp. It doesn't matter if it gets on the door because it comes off really easily. And then you just want to stamp it down. You can't see anything. Can you see it? Can you see it? There, you can like just about see that. Right, I'll zoom back out. And then I'll stamp it again, obviously because you're using the stamping platform, you can get it in exactly the same place. So you want to just load this up again. So you want to stamp it quite a few times. I'd say maybe 4 times, probably 4 times. I'll do it one more as well. Okay, so if I zoom back in again now, you can see that better, I think, because you've built up the layers, you see? See, that doesn't look like it's a totally complete image, but later when it's dry, it doesn't take long to dry anyway, but when we've done the whole background and it's dry, that will properly look like the image. Well, I hope it will again, unless it was just a fluke last time, but yeah, so I'm going to speed up the rest of this. Whoa, wrong way. I'm going to speed up the rest of this and add some music to it, of how I'm building up the background. Okay, see you again soon. finished stamping all that. I reckon it took me about 7 minutes or something, and I decided not to go quite to the bottom just because I know when I die cut this that I'll only need about that much. And I think it'll look quite nice if it fades off at the bottom, or it could be the top, whichever way I decide to use it. But in this video I'm only going to show you how I'm making the background, but hopefully I will finish the card, and it might even be my Simply Cards and Papercraft 167 video on my CRaFTi Potential channel, so all sped up obviously without the talking. So I'm going to use some Distress inks to do my ink penning. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, it was Frosty Sparkle Kiss that I was using for the stamping with. And I've got it all over my fingers. The clean-up is really easy, just use baby wipes, and yeah, I mean it does sort of still get stuck in the grooves of the stamp, but it doesn't stop it from stamping nicely. So there we go, that's what the background looks like, and I mean it doesn't look perfect, and when you look at it up close it looks like it's going to all be really patchy and weird, but when I did it before it looked really good, so hopefully it will again. But when I did it before I did leave it to dry overnight, so I'm hoping it'll still work even though I only just finished it. Okay, actually I thought I might share, this is how I keep my sponges for my big ink pads. I just have them in little bags. I did used to put them on a ring, but it got really annoying. And then I've got an IKEA pot, one of these ones, one of these IKEA boxes, and I just keep them all in there. I only have like 10 big ink pads, so they all just fit in one box nicely. Yeah, so then I just have the sponges ready to go whenever I do want to use one of them. Because these were my original ink pads. I treated myself to 10 of them when I was still in uni. Okay, so I haven't used weathered wood with a little one yet, so I've got a new sponge for that. So, fingers crossed this will work. Let's start with broken china. I'm gonna ink pen. Is it working? Yay! Look at it. Oh, you can't see. Brilliant. Oh, I love it. So cool. I'm so glad I figured this out. I'm getting glitter on my ink pad, but never mind. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it. Okay, about there with broken china. Then I think I'll go faded jeans. Oh, I did this with faded jeans before, it's already glittery. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, I love it. Right, and then I'm going to go weathered wood for the last bit. And I've not used this with this, so hopefully it won't go splodgy. Yeah, when you want to, so when you're starting a new foam for your ink pad, if you're using a mini, I suggest turn it upside down, squish it on your glass cutting mat and swirl your applicator in it to get the sponge a bit full. But if you're using a big one, you can just sort of swirl it onto it and then swirl it onto your glass cutting mat, if that makes any sense. And then you don't get the splodgy lines. See, I've never had much trouble with ink blending and getting too many splodgy lines, but everybody's like, the oxides are so much better, you don't get the splodges, but I never used to really get it anyway, so. Right, and you can go back to the other colours and blend a little if you want, like that. There we go. So I can have it that way up, or I can have it that way up. And I think when I do finish the card, if I get round to it, which I better do, I think I'm going to have that deer. Oh, that would look so cute. Yeah, I think I'm going to have the deer on there, maybe a vellum circle or something. And then the little sentiment, maybe the With Love at Christmas. Yeah, that looked really cool. So that was this month's background building video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.